Hello YouTube fam, here I am ducking down so you can see me. This is Gardening with Vincenzo. And today I'm back in the kitchen. We got snow out there and 20-degree weather. So here's what I'm going to do today. I have on the pan right here some butter, getting ready to make one of my anti-cancer, antioxidant salads up. I have everything set here to go. We've got pepper medley, blueberries, celery, beets, tomato, cucumber, some nice onion thinly sliced with my custom Nikiri knife that has my logo on it. About a third of a head of lettuce, some black olives, and some walnuts. Over here on this plate, what I have is some very nice thinly sliced, I don't know if you can see that, I hope you can, thinly sliced steak that I cut from a roast. This is one of those $1 steaks, that's the way to go. And what I'm going to do here, you can hear my pan sizzling, I'm going to throw these in here. Right there in a nice sizzle. You can hear that nice sizzle, you can almost smell that butter. I have one of my wonderful Gardening with Vincenzo shirts soon to be on my website since I just picked up a domain. I'm working on the website. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the Gibsonia Giant Eagle brand Z Group, which is all gluten-free, but check the labels always for gluten-free. I'm going to hit this with some seasonings. We got some cumin. We have some turmeric. What I say about the turmeric, another Z Group. When you use the turmeric, you have to use the pepper. The pepper is what activates it. These are all antioxidant, high anti-cancer. Here's my cilantro, again, Z Group, Giant Eagle and Gibsonia. Throw a little on there. I use this in my meatloaf. I use it on my salads every day. Now some other things that we have from other areas. We've got some chopped chives. Going to put that on there. We'll leave him out there for the salad. This is some Italian seasoning. We're going to put him on there. And we're also going to put him on the seasoned salad. I'm trying to do this in one take. I'm getting tired of these 2-episode videos. A little bit of garlic on there. Again, we have our steak sizzling in there. He's doing good. And some parsley flakes. That's going to be for our salad. I got all my antioxidants ready to rock and roll here. But tonight I wanted to throw some steak on and layer up a nice salad. I usually put in a Facebook post the salads that I put together using all of nature's antioxidant ingredients. Alright, while that's going, I'm going to slow that down. By the way, if you notice on my hat, you might be able to see that lion on there. That's because I'm a Leo, born in August. This is my custom hat. Alright, what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is take our third of a head of lettuce. We're going to slice them down. And this is produce that I've picked up at the Gibsonia Giant Eagle because they have the nicest produce in the area. When the weather gets a little nicer, what I'll be doing is growing on my picnic table garden. So we've got our lettuce there. And we're going to start seasoning up the lettuce. So we're going to throw some pepper on there, black pepper. We're going to throw some cilantro on there. This is every night I use the same thing, just about. We're going to put some basil on there. These are all things that are gluten-free, good for the digestion, and they all are potent antioxidants. And since I have celiac disease, as well as diabetes, and was diagnosed with cancer 3 years ago, having major surgery, which took me a while to recover from, I make sure that I put this in my body every day. I'm going to do all I can to offset any of the ravages. That's why I'm a firm believer in you are what you eat and fresh is best. Now I'm adding some ginger to my seasoned salad, just a hair, even though I take ginger every day in a capsule form, and I take turmeric every day in a capsule form, as well as fish oil, multivitamins, calcium, magnesium, zinc, vitamin C, and some medications that I'm on also, water pills. Alright, so we're going to take our seasoned lettuce, realize I didn't put any salt on there, and what we're going to do first, I'm going to pull right off of this tray. And since we have everything prepared this time, this should go okay. And I'm keeping a mind on how my steak is doing in there. So this is my nice fresh cucumber. It smells wonderful. That's why I say about sweeping the floor every time after I'm done with one of these. So we've got that. We're going to just dole him around. Having things prepared is the key to do it. And now I'm going to put some of my tomatoes in there. That's the whole tomato. And this was a smaller tomato, one of those vine ripe ones. I pulled it off the vine. Remember, you are what you eat, and fresh is always best. Always. And the Giant Eagle Gibsonia one really does have nice produce compared to other ones in the area. Alright, so we've got that nice color there. I've already rinsed and let dry and thaw out because these came right out of the freezer, the blueberries. I decided not to put a strawberry on there today, grated strawberry, because I really don't want it sweet since I'm doing steak and onion. Over here, I don't know if you can see it or not, here's my green pepper medley. I got green and red peppers. Going to put them on there. Layer in the flavor in. That's what we're doing here. Layer in the flavor in. If you've watched any of my Facebook posts, I went down a whole list of herbs and spices and vegetables that are high in antioxidants. Celery, cucumber, beets, onions, ginger, turmeric, parsley, rosemary. So I went down a whole list. And I try to make a nice looking salad. I wish I could eat the way everybody else eats, but unfortunately I can't. And if you're a gluten-free person having celiac, this is a nice filling, wide variety of flavors. We're going to stick some celery on her. That's one stalk, minced up. I'm keeping track of my steak here. There we go. It's still looking good. Turn the flame down on them this time. We don't want any of that burning stuff going on. Now here's my very thinly sliced, these are like paper thin onions. You know, I like an onion. I wish I would have had a red one. I should have picked one up when I was at the supermarket, but I didn't, unfortunately. And then I'm going to take my olives, I'm going to cut them in half and spread them around. One of the things that I also posted on my Facebook page was the benefits of the olives. Even though they have cholesterol, it's the good cholesterol. So I like to eat them. I used to eat the black dried ones. I just absolutely loved them. My poor mother also loved them. Look how nice that looks. Now I'm going to take my $1 grater that I got at the dollar store, because I am economically conscious. And we're just going to take that and grate that over top of there. Walnuts also anti-cancer, antioxidant. But they have high, you know, they're a little higher in carbs, so you can't sit there and eat a bag of them. But I stick them in the freezer as well. And I just pull them out, and that way they keep. I don't like to waste anything. So we've got like maybe 3 halves here. I just do it to add a little bit of a nutty flavor. And it works out real well. So if you see any of those pictures on my Facebook page, and you're seeing the, let's see, you can get real close here. You're seeing that nice grated look, then what we have is the grated walnuts. And we're going to check on the steak here that I sliced up with my very sharp Nikiri knife. I love that knife. Alright, we're going to turn him off. I'm going to leave this right here just for a moment. I'm going to slide everything off of my tray here. I don't want this to be too long of a video. It'll take forever to upload. And I want to grab some cheese that's already been shredded, which I should have already had out. I try to be fully prepared when things are going here. And without bumping this, let's see if I can snag it. Not yet. Whoa. Trials and tribulations of making YouTube videos. Here we go. So I'm going to top this with some Monterey Jack Colby. Make a nice touch on it. Yep, that's how I get that nice look on my salads. And I need the protein because my my carb count is low. Alright, so after I've got everything together, and I'm just going to use my hands. Look how nice that looks. It looks fab. And I like to arrange things around the plate. There we go. Nice big one. Couple pieces here, nice and hot. Probably too hot. Yow. So you're seeing it live. Gardening with Vincenzo in the kitchen. You never know what I'm going to be cooking up next. But I have some peanut butter, some raw peanut butter nuts, some peanuts, and so what I'm going to end up doing, and I know I'm going to end up doing that, is making some fresh peanut butter, because being economically conscious, this is a 30-ounce bag of raw nuts, and do you see the price tag? 50 cents. I couldn't pass that up. I bought 2 of them. If they would have had more, I would have got 4 of them. So at some point, we're going to use our Hamilton Beach food processor, and we're going to make some fresh peanut butter. Real easy to do. Roast the nuts, take the skins off. You're basically putting them in there. I'm going to use some stevia to throw a little sweetness in there, and I'll do a video on that. All right, here we go with Gardening with Vincenzo. Nice Nikiri knife, cut that just like butter. I was slicing them onions, you could see through them. That's how sharp this knife is. I love this knife. So what I'm going to say is, we can save the planet 1 yard at a time. Beginning with your own. You are what you eat. and fresh is always best. And if you're in the area, Gibsonia Giant Eagle, that's the place to get some produce. Except for when the farmers start growing, and it's almost time. I'm getting excited. Here we go with close to spring. Still too cold, but we'll get there. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I'll tip my hat to y'all. Thanks for spending some time with me.